Okay, I realise now what a podcast is after all this time. It's when you go live. So I'm basically holding my phone because even though I know how to use Cubase and I can do audio sequencing, MIDI sequencing, I can play the piano, I can play the guitar, a little bit of drums, but I'm not here to talk about that. I might do what Zeph does and kind of plug some of my music from my channel and some new stuff I'm doing at the beginning of these videos. But just talking, going back to hidden symbols and pop stars being paid for, to make this sign or to make the 666 sign. Check this pyramid out on a track by Loose Ends. It's called Hanging on a String, and that's the cover for it. Also, in addition to that, that was in the 1970s. In addition to that, we've got just bear with me. We've got Hanging on a String, the pyramid. I mean, what's it doing there? It's just got no place there at all. And then we got this one, Mr. Gary Newman, Cars. Then the pyramid off the album, The Pleasure Principle. The pyramid there, so it's always been around. I'm going to go back to Loose Ends. This is a better cover. I'm just going to very quickly tell you about a setup, a Gangstalk setup. I moved into an area that is classed as one of the most affluent areas in Sheffield. You need £500,000 like starting prices for some of the houses. I move in there and I rescue a pit bull cross staff terrier called Angel here. One day I'm out walking and she's sniffing under this woman's gate, and her yapping little dog came out. It's like Yorkshire Terrier cross, came out and bit my dog on the nose. So I kind of shouted the woman out, and she addressed me like she was the Queen. Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think my dog would have done that. That kind of vibe. So I thought, oh God, we've got one here, you know what I mean? I said, well, I'm phoning the police. I'm gonna, because if a child puts his hand under there, he gets bit, da 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 da. So I got back and I phoned the police. Cut long story short, a few days later, she's got a brand new gate. Obviously, she'd been made to change the gate. So a couple of months or so go by, and I'm walking past, and because Angel is dog aggressive, I have to wear what they call, I'll show you, a soft muzzle. Find it. Basically the opposite of that, which is a box muzzle. The soft muzzle is like canvas around the side, and it's open at the end. So she had one of those on. This woman comes out shouting, banging her hands on the gate, shooing my dog away, going, "Get away! You're just doing this to annoy me and my dog." It says public right of way, because I live in basically a housing scheme which is paid by the council, so it's kind of like become the black spot, I suppose, of the area I'm living in. By the by, anyway, she starts wafting her hands at my dog. So my dog Angel, she lunges forward, she's on a lead, I pull her back. The woman throws her hands up in the air, carries on ranting at me for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then suddenly says, "Oh, I've got blood on my hands. I'm going in." I said, "Well, I'm going to phone the police." I'll phone the police. Does that sound like she was bitten by a pit bull? Right? Now, the only injury this woman sustained was a 3 centimeter tear on the back of her hand. No puncture marks, just a 3 centimeter tear. It was never proved that Angel caused that tear. Tightening things up, because I don't know how much time I've got. 2 days later, the police come and take Angel off me. I resisted arrest, and I called them Freemasons, which I probably shouldn't have done. Looking back in hindsight, I said, "You're all fucking Masons and you're all working together." And my dog was in a crate, what they call it, like her bed, but it's like a crate, with a door she can go in and out. And I basically just flung myself over the crate. It was in that corner there. I flung myself over the crate, and they twisted me up, and I even draw blood. They put the handcuffs that tight. They took her off me. 10 months they took her off me. We made 5 appearances in magistrates' court. This woman, according to her solicitor, said that she was baying for blood. She wanted nothing less than Angel destroyed and me put in prison. Now, I'm a 50-year-old man. I've never been a criminal, never been criminally minded, never even been held overnight in the cells due to being drunk and disorderly or on drugs or anything like that. Nothing, no criminal offence. In what the final judge said, a good man and true. So the CPS, the Crown Prosecution Service, the police lawyers who were working for this woman, apparently she just wouldn't let go. She was like a bulldog herself. She just wouldn't let go. And I think she knew someone, because how they managed to achieve this, I have no idea. We went to 5 appearances in the magistrates' court, and they couldn't make a decision, and they kept pushing. Finally went to Crown Court. We waited 7 hours to see a judge, and when we finally saw this old Masonic piece of crap, he read everything out, acknowledged that I was a vulnerable person, that I had severe anxiety, depression. I also have a spinal stenosis. But I'm giving you 6 months custodial to do a minimum of 3, and I'm going ahead with the destruction order on Angel. Can you believe how I felt at that time? And my 81-year-old parents sat in the balcony. I looked up and they just went white. And I looked at the judge and I said, "What? What? What?" Put my hands out. And he just gave me this Masonic smile and said, "Take him down." Can you imagine? Real leg wobbler, believe me. At 50 years old. But this happened. Okay, so speeding things up. An appeal went in straight away. I didn't reckon much to the work my first lawyer did, but my barrister, he was great. He managed to turn the whole thing around. He worked with my lawyer over the weekend, because it was a Friday when I got sent down into prison, Doncaster Prison, Britain. And 5 weeks later, somehow I survived it. I don't know how, but I got through. 5 weeks later, I'm up in a room on CCTV to the Supreme Appeals Court in London. It took them less than 2 minutes to deliberate, or whatever you call it, when they came back, and I was made a free man there and then. The judge even half-heartedly, in so many words, apologised and said that I should never have had a custodial sentence, and the maximum should have been a suspended sentence for a first offence. Judging, going on the injury, I mean, it's not like she lost a hand or a chunk out of her leg, you know. It was a 3 centimeter tear. It wasn't even proved it was her dog. I mean, she got 2 stone pillars at the side of her gate, which were all jagged, you know, with like bit pieces of glass and stone, so she could have easily, you know. But anyway, I got out. Now, does that sound like a setup? Because when there was a guy who was meant to see the judge for sentencing after me on Friday. It was Friday the 26th of January, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I was set free a couple of weeks ago, I think, or something like that. It was 2 years. 2 years that I was set free by the Supreme Appeals Court. That sounds like a setup to me. I think this woman knew someone, and you know, they wanted me out the way, and they almost got what they wanted. So that's me signing off for now. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have said, in the name of the Most High, Yeshua Meshiak. God bless. Keep it real. Keep yourselves covered. And be watchful. God bless.